What's going on, guys? Average guy craps, you're not supposed to be here. What's going on, guys? So, let's talk about the trip a little bit. Wasn't that some crazy finish? Seriously? I mean, it's all in order. There's no editing. It's just crazy shit. Crazy. So, yeah, we're down 1,500 before the last two episodes. So we got it all back plus. RJ, I'm in a mood. Average guy craps pissed me off. All he did was prove that the don't pass for dummies is a pretty solid strategy. Overall, he proved that. You can't go to Vegas thinking you're going to finish up like those last two sessions to get all your money back before you go home. I mean, that just does not happen. That's a once in a lifetime situation for sure. For sure. Oh, man. So, I know you guys have been wanting to talk about the bubble craps versus real craps for a while. If you guys think it's rigged, if you don't, whatever. I mean, up to the last two sessions, what would you think? Shit, you would think it's rigged. You know what? I wanted to pull up my tracker. I tracked every roll of that whole Vegas trip, and I wanted to show you guys, and I just don't know how to do it. Son of a bitch. Not sure how to do it. Let me see if I do something real quick. Oh, I might be able to do this. Hang on, guys. I should have been prepared, but that average guy craps pissed me off. Just that bubble craps tracker that I searched for in the Google store or whatever it was. It was right there. It was free. Oh, man. I'm not going to be able to find it now, am I? You son of a bitch. Oh, there it is. I got it. Oh, my gosh. If I pull this off, I've come into the 21st century. Holy shit. I'm sending it to my email. Let me see. I thought it was very interesting stuff. It was all about the bubble craps. I tracked every single stinking roll. Oh, let me see if I can pull it up now. Oh, man. Oh, look at this. I did it. Oh my gosh, I did it. All right. Now let me try to explain this shit to you guys. All right. I got it. I got it. Oh my gosh, I figured it out. So, let's take a look at this. This is every roll of my trip. Now, there's a column. This very left-hand column tells you, obviously, the number you roll. Okay? What's going on? Let's just look at this. It's just called the Bubble Craps Tracker. And then it says how many times rolls. How many times I actually rolled that number. Okay? How many times did I roll it? And you can see I rolled 596 rolls during the trip. 596. This tells you the probability. This is how many times you were supposed to roll these numbers. Okay? This is what probability says. We'll just take the 2 for example. 16 times I rolled it. Probability says I was supposed to roll it 16 or 17 times. Percentage. What I did was 2.68% of the time. The real percentage was 2.78. So it was 0.1% below probability. Okay? Now, let's look at the 3. Good old AC-Deucey. And this is pretty incredible, guys. 34 times I rolled AC-Deucey. What does probability say? Between 33 and 34 rolls. Right on probability. 5.7% of the time, I rolled it. Probability says I should have rolled it 5.56% of the time. So the 3 was right on probability for that trip. It took a long time to key all this in, go through all the videos, but I think it was definitely worth it. Now, let's look at some of this shit. Now, again, I want AC-Deuceys, but if it's not on the come-out rule, it doesn't matter. This is not telling me if it's a come-out rule or not, guys. So, I don't know. Let's go to the 4. I rolled it 48 times. 48. Probability says I should have rolled it 49 to 50 times. That's 1 roll less than probability. It's pretty much right on. Isn't that incredible? Look at the 5. 67 times. Probability says I should have rolled it 66 or 67 times. Right on the money. So the numbers 2, 3, 4, 5. Pretty much right on probability. Listen, I keyed in every roll exactly the way it was on the machine. No bullshit. You know, I think I misspoke in one of my videos and I said I recorded at Aria. I went over and tried Aria and then I came over to Cosmo. I don't know what I was thinking on one of those videos. But every recording was done at the Cosmo. Every one. So we tracked basically 600 rolls on one bubble crap machine. Let's go down to the 6. Interesting on the 6. 88 times I rolled a 6 on that machine. Probability says I should have rolled it 82 or 83 times. So that was way more than probability. Probability says 13.89%. I rolled it 14.77%. Almost 1% more. That's 1 per 100 more rolls. I thought that was pretty interesting. And 600 rolls, you're absolutely right, Bogies, means nothing. You need, we need probably 10,000 minimum rolls. If everybody went to the Cosmo and tracked their rolls and we put all the stats together and we had 10,000 rolls and we see something off, then we could go pound that machine. Let's look at the 7. This was interesting. This feeds right into what I've been telling you this whole trip, that where were the fucking 7s at? The 7s, I rolled 93. Probability says I should have rolled 99 or 100 times a 7. I rolled a 7 15.6% of the time on that machine. Probability says I should have rolled it 16.67% of the time. So we rolled a 7, I rolled a 7, 1.07% less than normal. Doesn't sound like a lot. It's only about once every, 98 rolls, 99 rolls. But, again, that adds up. I could have used 7 more 7s for sure. If I would have had 7 more 7s during that trip, wow, could have had a really nice trip. Look at the 8. Crazy how the 6 was way more than probability. The 8, right on probability. 83 times I rolled it. I should have rolled it 82 to 83 times. Right on probability. Now, here comes the big number, folks. I know it sounds crazy. I can't make this shit up. My stats are 100% real. This is not a joke. You want to go track my rolls? You go track my rolls. You go key it in. It took me a long time to key these in. You'll get the exact same numbers as I have. I don't pad these stats. It means nothing to me. I just wanted to look at it. I never used this before. I know RJ's tracked rolls before for me. I wanted to try it electronically. I tried to find something that was free. I found something. I was going to try it. Look at the 9. 76 times I rolled a 9. Probability says I should have only rolled it 66 or 67 times. I rolled a 9 12.75% of the time when in actuality, I was only supposed to roll it 11%. 11.11%. That's 1.64% more. More than what I was supposed to. That is some crazy shit. And the only thing I'm going to say, folks, is does this not fall right in line with my previous December trip and my previous September trip before that? The 9 has killed me. I didn't track those videos. Maybe I should. I didn't. But maybe there is a little bias on that machine. I'm just saying. Maybe there is. Or they're just out to get me in that damn 9. Let's go down to the 10. 46 times I rolled a 10. Probability says I should have rolled it 49 or 50, so that was a little less than probability. I rolled it a 7.72% of the time. Probability says 8.33. Yo, right on probability. Isn't that crazy how a lot of these numbers are right on probability? 12. This was interesting. Boxcars. Very interesting, I thought, anyway. I rolled it 11 times. I should have rolled it 16 to 17 times. If you were playing some progressive boxcar system, you would have lost your ass. I rolled boxcars 1.85% of the time. That's like what, once every 46 rolls or so? No, once every 55 rolls or so. Probability says I should have rolled it 2.78% of the time. That's a big difference when it comes to boxcars. Just saying, guys. Guys, those are true stats. I hear you, John. If you can do that, more power to you, buddy. But you guys should be tracking your rolls. Even if you're practicing, if you're a dice controller, which I'm not, but if I was, I would use this app, track my rolls on my practice table the exact same way I'd be at a casino. Track it. See if you have a bias. I'm looking to see if there's a bias on the bubble crap machine. If you have a bias, say these were if I was a dice controller, or thought I was, and I had these kind of stats over and over after 10,000 rolls, you bet your ass I'd be betting a 9 in the casino. Because you're going to get more value. You're probably flipping the house edge. Instead of the house having that 1% edge on that number, or 1.5% or 2% edge, you're going to flip it to where the house has no edge, if that's your number. That's all I'm saying. The app is the Bubble Craps Tracker. That's all. It's just free. You just search it. It's Bubble Craps Tracker. I tracked all my rules for my Bubble Craps session. But you can use this if you're a dice controller, if you want to track rolls. It's a great way for you to do it. I'm not, but... Average Guy Craps, can you go away, please? Yeah. So it's pretty crazy to come out $100 ahead on that trip. Just craziness. Crazy. Yeah, I agree with you, Polka Guy. The next time I play, the 5 might hit more. But if you look, the 5 and 9 should be hit exactly the same, right? Is that not what probability tells us? I should have rolled the same amount of 5s as I rolled 9s, right? I only rolled 67 5s, but I rolled 76 9s. Look at the 3 and the yo. Look at AC Deucey and yo. Exactly the same. 34 each. Pretty incredible. Look at the 4s. 4 and 10. 48 versus 46. Pretty consistent. A little bit more 6s than 8s. But I almost rolled as many 9s as I rolled 8s. That's incredible. I mean, we rolled 76 9s, and I rolled 83 8s. Wow. We know the dice have no history. We know the dice have no memory. We know the dice have no previous outcomes that are based on the next outcome. We know that. They're random. We got it. I'm just showing you what happened on my trip. That's all. And as a don't player, when I see that I had 6 to 7 less 7s than I was supposed to, I got to be happier than a pig in mug that I got out of there up $100. You look at those stats, I should not be leaving up $100. As a don't player, you want to see that 7. I'm supposed to roll it 100 times. I want to see that 107, 110 times. I need to see a 7 more than probability. Yeah, I agree it's a small sample size. I'm not saying any of that. I'm just saying I tracked my trip. But 2 things I knew without even tracking it. When I came home, what are the two things I knew for a fact? I knew there weren't many sevens. Sure seemed like the sevens weren't coming. And the other thing was, damn, there were a lot of nines. And the Bubble Craps tracker proves both of those. You never know when to leave, bogeys. That's the key. That's right. You're damn right. I always give it a shot with their money. Always. That's me. That's not everybody. I get it. Ed, it's just I'm recording on my phone, so I can't I'm not going to do the Bubble Craps tracker as I play. No. Maybe if I wasn't recording and I was in Vegas for 2 weeks and I played on the same machine, man, you could do a lot of tracking for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days and not even play at a Bubble Craps machine. Think about that. You can sit at a Bubble Craps machine. If you find $1 minimum, you don't even have to bet every roll. You don't even have to bet. You can bet one come out roll an hour. No one's going to kick you off of there. And you could just sit there and use this app, track those rolls for 3, 4, 5, 6 days just to see if there's any bias. I doubt it. I doubt there would be a bias. But you could. Thanks, Kevin. Really, the episode before that I thought was better. Not even my finale. It was the one before that. Session 18 I thought was better. So, Kevin, if you didn't see Session 18, make sure you do that. Yeah, Alan, I agree with you. And I even jumped in a few times when that 7 wasn't even on the board. So, crazy. Maybe that machine I play at is just not a don't pass machine. I mean, it's 3 trips now. Yeah, I came out ahead this trip, but it sure the hell didn't feel like it. Yeah, Steve, if you're not recording it, take the Bubble Craps tracker every time you play there and get that data. Listen, if you would have told me the 7 is going to be 1% and 0.07% less than normal, I would have told you I had no shot at being up during the trip. As a don't pass player, that is not good. If I'm on the pass line, that's exactly what you want. That's the shit you need to make money. As a don't pass player, to come out ahead with these kind of numbers on the 7%, if you tell me, hey, you're going to be in Vegas for 600 rolls and your 7%, you're only going to roll 93 and not 100, I'd be like, oh man, maybe I shouldn't go. Hasn't been good to you, Kevin? No, absolutely. 5s, it does not. I don't know the come out 7s. I got you. Absolutely. We don't know when those 7s were rolled. I got you. I understand 100%. Yeah, Kevin, if you like Session 19, go back and watch Session 18. God is good. You got to have the data, right? Back it up with the data. I agree. It's all about the sequence. Absolutely, Alan. This right here, with this information, if again, this is only 600 rolls. Again, if you had 10,000 rolls minimum, I would say you probably have to have 10,000 minimum rolls to say there's a bias. But shit, if those sevens aren't coming up as a don't player, that's not good. Yeah, you would think 1%, Steve, off. If you're off 1%, but 600 rolls, that's 7 sevens. 6 sevens, right? Because I'm missing over 1%. So during the trip, if I would have just reached probability at 100 sevens, could you imagine if I had 7 more sevens, Steve? Just 7 more sevens on that trip. And let's just say the average was $75 from the don't pass and odds. We'll just say $75. Imagine if it came up 7 more times. And I'll just say 3 of those were on the come out, so I won't even do 3. We'll say 4 of them. If I had 4 more sevens at $75 total bet, that's $150 I had coming back each time, 4 times. I'd be up $600 plus the 100 I was up. My trip, I'd be up $700 if I would have went at probability. I'm just saying. Oh, yeah, I was on the Matt Bridger slot pool. Yeah, the group pool. Yeah, Kevin. Kevin, do you have a channel? Parlay the 9. Could you imagine? I mean, according to this table, it's 1.64% more than probability. Why wouldn't you? On this table, I would, and it's happened to me on other trips. This damn 9 at that Cosmo machine. No, I agree, Ed. I just thought it was very interesting, and I took the time to track it all because I was curious. I mean, oh, okay, Kevin. So we've had 2 Craps Mania contestants already. We've got one person, Chili, who turned a profit tonight. Good job by Chili. Tomorrow we got Rob. I got some others. Hey, happy birthday, Ellen. Damn, how do these people know when your birthday is? Thanks, Ellen. A year's worth of data. Well, Steve, like I said, I've got my October trip, my December trip. They're all in YouTube. Now, some of those were at the Aria. You can tell the difference between Aria's machine and the Cosmos machine. Oh, hey guys, you know what? Think about this. I know you guys may not remember, but I played the white dice machine once. You know how many sevens I rolled on the come out? That data is in here. So if you took the data out from that white dice machine, that 6-minute video I had that I rolled probably 4 or 5 7 come outs, wow, I just thought of that. Damn. Yeah, bogeys, I don't like to buy in for that much because I'd much rather play for 1 or 2 or 300 and try to turn that into 1,000 than to play with 1,000 and try to make 500. I would much rather play with a smaller amount and push and push and push than to play with 1,000 and play with scared money. Yeah, Ed, it's funny, isn't it? Huck, you should track it. But the problem is, it's so many random rolls. I don't know how, to me, the Bubble Craps tracker may have a bias. It's like people that track the roulette wheel. You know, you've seen those older guys sit there tracking a roulette wheel for hours. It's kind of the same thing, right? you're tracking the probability of the dice. Yeah, it was at the D, Kevin. Yeah. That individual machine. I hate white dice machines, period. Yeah, so I got lots of projects, guys. I got so many projects going on right now. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to hang on with my work, and then I got, we got Craps Mania 2. I got so many people interested in wanting to play, and then, man, I got my big project, right? The masked craps player. I got all these YouTube craps guys want to get in. I filmed 3 of them already. Man, they're fun. Hopefully you guys will really appreciate all the work that I'm doing for that and try to promote their channel. So, man, oh man, I got a lot of things going on. I got a schedule trying to fit people in here and there and all over the place. Still trying to do my Big AZ Casino talk during the day at 3 p.m. Eastern. Trying to go live with you guys at night. Damn. Are you talking about at a Bubble Craps, Ed, or at a real table? Ellen, the white dice, I don't like it because on the inner blocks, you can't hedge. You can't hop bet. And I don't like the way, it's not very user-friendly. I'm so used to the red dice, and that's just me because I'm just so used to it. I do it so often. I'm so quick at it and accurate. When I use the white dice, I'm not very accurate, and I don't like it. Now, that little individual white dice machine was better. It's got no timer, and it's just you. It's your own machine. I like that part, that I could roll faster, but they did have hop bets. You can't hedge. It's just not, to me, it's not very user-friendly. I don't like it. Ed, hook him up with the app. He won't have to sit there and track it. If you guys want to get in on Craps Mania 2, email me, and then I'll see if I can fit you in a schedule. I know tomorrow, I got a busy day tomorrow. I'm filming some of those Mass Craps players, and I got, let's see, I also got Chili O-Town. He's doing another strategy, good old Chili, at 11 a.m. We got Rob at 12:15. We got Scott at 1. And then I got some other videos to some other guys with the Mass Craps player, and then we got the Average Guy Craps on my channel, on my table, again at 10 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. So I got a lot of shit going on. Yeah, guys, don't ask me who's in the Mass Craps player. I'm not going to give away any information. No way, no how. If you guys watch other channels, you'll hopefully you'll really enjoy it. Thinking out of the box. I'm dangerous here in my man cave with nothing to do. I got so many thoughts and ideas. Plus, I'm still trying to make videos for you guys. Oh, man. What else you guys want to know? You guys want to know anything else? Thanks, Kevin. So the next Vegas trip, I know the virtual game was shit. That sucked. But I am hoping to open it up to different dollar amounts this time and see how that goes. Once I know I'm going for sure, we'll open it up and come up with clear direction and rules like I did last time. Well, my next trip, I'm hoping it's before this, but it's planned for, I think it's June 30th, July 1, 2, something like that, right before July 4th. I'm supposed to be in Biloxi like June, I think it's like 18th and 19th and something like that. I've tried fives. I've already done fives. You haven't seen our collaboration before? We had that strategy, me versus him. I mean, the competition, me versus him. Have you seen that, fives? And then we did a video together. Yeah, then I'm going in September 19th through 24th. Oh, really, Prime? Yeah, well, see, the thing is, yeah, fives? You never seen those, man? Fives. If you email me, I will send you the the links. There's two of them. We met back in October, end of September, and I challenged him, and we sat at opposite ends of the bubble craps machine. It was a 30-minute challenge. At the end of 30 minutes, whoever had the most money left would win the challenge. And we didn't know how each other did because we were at the opposite ends of the machines. So he filmed his, I filmed mine, and then we released them both on the same day. So when I rewatched it, I split the screens, had his on one side and mine on the other. And then we did a collaborative video where we went every other point. He played and then I played. We pooled our money together. This is when I first met him. I was at Tunica and that was a freaking joke. Sorry, but Prime, that was a joke. I mean, I grew up in Atlantic City. I can handle a lot, but Tunica, just the drive in. I don't know if it was an abandoned Harrah's showboat or what. The signs were broken down. It was bad. Oh, did not like Tunica at all. Couldn't wait to get the hell out of there. Oh, yeah. Oh, that place was a fucking dump. Sorry. Just getting there to Tunica. The last 20 minutes of the drive was awful. It was like driving downtown Atlantic City. Ugh. Fives, email me. My email's right there below. Email me. I know where the links are. I can find them pretty quick and I can send them to you. Oh, it's ghetto for sure. Really? Sorry, Prime, but it was really bad, man. Because, guys, I usually drive across the country in June, and then I stop at Metropolis. They're at the Kentucky border. And then this time I'm going to stop at Metropolis and then go down to Biloxi. I was thinking about going through Oklahoma. I mean, they have that huge fucking casino there, that WinStar I've seen. It's the hugest, biggest casino. Never been there. I don't know. Problem is I like to use those Caesars properties and get those free rooms if I can, you know. All right, what else you guys want to know? We're going to wrap it up. What's going on? Patrick, you can be blocked if you want. All right, guys. So I've got a lot of work behind the scenes here, man. So hopefully you guys appreciate it. Craps Mania, let me know. Fives, I'll get to you as soon as I'm done with this. Oh, fives. I've got so many new systems, it's not even funny. It's not enough time. I'm spread so thin right now. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it is because I want this mass craps player to go well. And then I got Craps Mania, and then I'm trying to do my own videos, and then still have my casino talk, and then I got so much going on. And then I got Average Guy Craps talking shit. Oh, I'm pissed, Chris. Let me just say that. All right, folks. I guess we'll wrap it up. We'll see you tomorrow. We got a lot of Craps Manias tomorrow. Check my channel. We'll see you there. Also, let me see. Yeah. All right, guys. Felt did not come with a mirror, Ed. No. We hear you, Patrick. Listen, if you guys wouldn't come watch, I wouldn't do any of this shit. Somebody has to do it. Somebody has to give you what you guys want. Thanks, everybody. See you tomorrow. Let the 7 work for you. Stop trying to beat the 7.